Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, you can check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me today, we have a man who is no stranger to our city. He actually is a reggae ambassador. He is also a music ambassador, and he is the one and only Willie Stewart. And Mayor Wayne Messam has been a proponent of Rhythms of Africa for so many years and bringing it to the city. And this year is no exception. So, Willie, welcome back to the show. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much, Tara G. It's so beautiful to be here, and thank you for keeping up our community alive with all the newest stuff and doing a great job. It's great
Oh,
to
thank you
be
very much. Listen, I just realized I am wearing the colors of the flyer here because the Rhythms of Africa coming back once again to the city of Miramar. Tell us about this year's show and, how did it come about? Because I know it's not hard for you just to pick up the phone and just ask people to come, but I mean, it takes a lot to put this show together, obviously.
It does, Tama. It's not me. It's a group of a teamwork of many people. All those who help sell tickets, those who come to the show, my family, our team, everything. The city, the mayor, everybody is a part of this integral move, and the children. Is really. I give thanks that. So it's our 13th year.
Wow.
And this
Lucky
show is
13.
called, the theme of this one is called, each year there's a different theme. Last year was music to my ears, as you remember. This year is Run the Rhythm, every beat for Jamaica.
Mhm.
Because what happened when the storm happened in Jamaica, Melissa, last year,
Mhm.
um, I went into a whole depression, and my wife looked at me and said, Willie, boy, when we saw deliveries and things coming, and she said, boy, if a group of musicians could come together and do a song. And I said, what's up? I'm a musician. And in doing it, I had a song,
Mhm.
and a friend of mine called me, Steve, who is in the business, and said, boy, we should write one. I said, but I have one. I sent it to him, and he said, it is unbelievable. This is the song, but I needed to update it and change it.
Mhm.
So I got my friend Robbie Lynn to lay the rough keyboards,
Mhm.
and then we put everything in. We got violin. We went to UM, got violin. We got harmonies, choir, and it's called "Have a Little Faith." And the song actually is number, if I'm not mistaken, is number 7 or 8 on the Florida charts at this moment. And the video is about to be released. In fact, why this show is so special also is that we're going to premiere the video on Saturday and Sunday at the show. It'd be shown as you come
Nice.
in and in the break, in the intermission. And all of the proceeds is going to GEM Global Empowerment Mission to help with the humanitarian relief for Jamaica. And every I'm asking encourage everybody to go to any platform. All platforms have it. Have a little face. Willie Stewart and friends, and all the money will go towards helping Jamaica. But everybody loves the song. Everybody. Um, they find it's like it touched everybody in a different way. Every writer would want something like that. And I give thanks to the singers, all Sean Wedderburn, the person who gave us the painting as a cover, Max Earl, all of the people, all of them came together to make all of this possible and give God the glory. So the show now is going to have that as some of the singers. There's 10 artists on it. At least five of them will be on this show. Richard Stevens did the demo in the beginning years ago, but Richard Stevens on the show. We have the great J.C. Lodge, and of course the Jamaica's Heartbeat, Jem Myers. Along with we have Leon Cardero as a surprise guest. He did all the soca, Tiny Whiny, and all the songs that we love. Dollar, Dollar,
Dollar.
Ten,
Yep.
Dollar, 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 Dollar. Yeah, man, we're gonna have fun, and this show is going to be because we wanted to show the positiveness of Jamaica in it, Run the Rhythm, and the songs that we all love. So it's going to have, and some special parts of it is going to be in the front part. We're going to honor Jimmy Cliff,
Oh, nice.
Sly Dunbar, and my brother, Cat Core, who transitioned 2 months ago, nearly 3 months ago.
I
So
just
what we
love Willie. I'm just going to stop you right now because for people who are watching this, you're just dropping names like and you should because as, the former drummer for Third World, you are international. You have brought music here to South Florida and throughout the world, but you're just dropping these names and folks are probably like, "Oh my gosh, he's talking about legends that are going to be here." And particularly those who have transitioned too, but just the ones who are going to be here performing on this show in a couple of weeks. I mean, this week, you're legendary, and people don't understand how much this great music has brought everybody together, as to why you say every beat for Jamaica, but it has become world music.
It is. It is world music, and it has the unity with it. It talks about always love, one love, peace, which we need so much in the world right now. That Tamra, you know this, and we just pray that the world could come where a place of safe and love. I don't think it's a dream. I think it's possible. That's why even the song "Have a Little Faith," we said, you can make a difference in someone's life. You can make a baby's cry be a smile. You can be a sunshine in someone's life. Just have faith. And so it's faith that's going to carry us to that next level. It's faith that's going to make the world see each other as human beings. I'm saying it's so important that even our children, you don't have time to talk to them anymore. They're on the internet. Everybody's like busy, super busy, and there's no time to reflect. There's no time to say, boy, oh, look at the sun today. Thank you. We're not grateful anymore. We just take life for granted. Let's go through. But then when something happens to you, then you say, wow, so we have to give thanks for every day. And this is what I want. With the show here, everybody coming, we want to be able to, for them to feel that spirit of love, to be able to come and sit down and be transported somewhere in a place where they find peace, but they find enjoyment, they find laughter. They can get up and dance and they can enjoy themselves because we're going to play ska, we're going to play soca, we're going to play funk, we're going to play R&B, we're going to play a little bit for everybody. We want to get up the audience to get up and dance, put their shoes down and just lay their hair down and just be themselves. And just for a minute, forget the stress, forget all the bills,
Mhm.
forget the pressure on. If you're not, even if you're sick, you become healthy for that time. Just enjoy the moment because we can only enjoy tomorrow is a present to all of us. So every minute is important. So our job is to entertain our audience that they can feel transported somewhere where they remember it for the next month. They only talk about, I feel energized, I feel rejuvenated. And this show is we have some surprises because we have a string orchestra from UM, part of it coming in, you
Mhm.
know, and it's going to be really, really nice.
And I
And it's,
love the fact too that you
yes, sorry, go ahead.
continue to work with the kids each
Yes,
and every
Somerset.
year
I
as
worked with
well.
Somerset last year. I worked with them. Some of them graduated. We gave them 60 community hours, but half of them came back as section leaders because they wasn't yet leaving school. So with them and the new students, wow, they were rated the best. They were.
Wow.
This is a 13 I've done, and some people saw all 13 and rate them as the best last year. So they have to beat their own record for this one, for this year.
Well, I love that. And, again, teaching music, teaching the business to people who want to get into the music. And I want you to talk a little bit about that too. In case you are just joining us, we are speaking with Willie Stewart. Of course, he is the mastermind, the man behind Rhythms of Africa, bringing the show once again to the city of Miramar this Saturday and Sunday, hosted by Mayor Wayne M. Messam. But also many, many years, the drummer for the internationally acclaimed group Third World. I want you to talk to how this business sometimes can eat you up and spit you out, particularly for these kiddos. They see, everybody wants to be a TikTok star and everybody wants to, do whatever, but there's pitfalls too. And I know you're teaching the kids that you're not just teaching them learn how to play an instrument but you're teaching the business of this and how it can backfire on some people and they're not ready for it.
What happened is that in the business, it's changed so much. The formats over the last 40 years has changed. When we used to think of a cassette and
Yeah.
a vinyl record, you
Yeah.
listen, you listen to radio, and thing. It is tremendous. In fact, I think over if you say over the last 15 years, technology has moved faster than any other time
Hmm.
or other period. And it's important that one that we still maintain a certain amount of integrity within ourselves when we do music by learning the art, by respecting it, and also by when you come as a musician or a singer to remember what you put down you cannot change. So if you're young and you just want to make a money and you sing about slackness or you expose yourself, you can't tell your kids, well, I was young. Because, well, I'm young too. You made mistakes, mom and dad. You made mistakes. So who what? So what? So you have to realize that when you're going on, the music has an effect on the world. It makes people change. It changes happening with it. And we have to know the responsibility that when you sing and or what you want to project, that this could be a lifetime and change or tarnish your name
Yeah.
if you regret it down the line.
Yeah.
So one has to be once you're aware of that, then you will make music that lasts forever because you're never ashamed of it.
Right.
But there are lots of excuses made. Well, I was young and I did that. But then how does your children look at it? You understand? When you become a mother or father, if you do.
Right.
So it's very important that you go in with love and also to practice your art that it does something for you first. So when you play, you feel something, a passion for it.
Hmm.
And then with that passion, if you feel that passion, then you're going to project that passion to your audience. They're going to know, and they're going to feel energetic and energized. So it's so important that one finds their link on what did you come here for? A lot of us in the world today come here and we make money, say, oh, we want to make money. But that word make money after a while you're bored. If you love something, you never do it, it's never there at work. It's an enjoyment. You
And the
get to
other thing too is you mentioned earlier too about flaming out or blowing out that candle because trust me, as someone who has been in radio for a long time, I won't say how many years, I see artists come and go. And if you don't have it, like you said, if you don't have anything to sustain you, if you don't have, if, if technically you really don't have talent, it's all computer generated, you won't be touring 40 years from now or 50 years from now, or, showing up at a gig and getting paid to perform because there's nobody wants to see you. Nobody wants to, see someone who really has flamed out after so many years.
It's
So
so yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
so important. It's so important that we find ourselves and music also when people to come together, a synergy happens and everybody starts to vibe and it builds. People want this. People want to escape. People, especially now, people want something. That's why they go to movies. They stay in the park. They want something to escape into. A music vibration can uplift you your song and when you hear it, it touches you and it relieves stress.
Mhm.
It makes you laugh, you know.
You remember where you
It's
were when you
yeah,
first heard it, things
right.
like
And when you
that.
hear a song, it bring you back in the moment where you sit down and say, "Wow, well, I remember that." It's a backdrop of your life.
Mhm.
Music is so important. So I would ask young musicians don't say, well, I want to make this, I want that. Yes, you want to make a living. But first of all, find out if this is your type of living, if you really can be happy, if you can really last a lifetime with it. Because there's a lot of people doing it. And then it gets narrower and narrower as you go up.
Mhm.
And expectation can mess up everything. If you're expecting so much and you're not putting in, you put in what you get out what you put in. So it's very important that you know when you play, what do you want to project? You want to be musicians that play, or you want to have the people dance and love what you do, or feel something that you have to remember you're an entertainer at the same time.
Mhm.
So at Christmas and Easter and you're working on those days usually. So being a facilitator, you have to understand that. And once you enjoy yourself, then it's not work. You
I-
just can't wait to go on the stage. You can't wait to play the next thing. And when you share music with musicians and you hear them play, even you, it's like food for your soul. You feel it too. I remember when Cat played guitar and he was doing a solo. Sometimes if I don't watch it, I lose myself. I say, oh, you remember you're the drummer, you know? I would say, wow, Cat doing it. And I say, hey, keep the beats. Keep it, you know?
I was
You
going to
know,
say, yes, sir, you had a very important job. Thank you.
you
Drum.
can't carry it away. You have to keep that solid. Keep it solid so they can run on it. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
So one has to, when you pick a career, know that and think out, is this right for me? Is this right for me? And you never, whatever hour you get up doing it, is never a burden.
I love that. And I love the fact that you are bringing Rhythms of Africa right back to Miramar, Run the Rhythm, Every Beat for Jamaica, coming up this weekend, Saturday, April 18th and Sunday, April 19th. Two shows at the Miramar Cultural Center right there at City Hall. And so please tell people they can get those tickets at the box office.
MiramarCulturalCenter.org. MiramarCulturalCenter.org. Saturday tickets are going pretty well, but there's still tickets available. But buy them now, get them this week.
Mhm.
And you have the Sundays, the Saturday, the 18th of April, and Sunday, April the 19th.
Well, I
So
can I can
it's
tell
going to be,
people, Willie, I've been there before, and it is truly a party. People get up, they are dancing, they're having a great time, and everybody really is as one. So if you don't have your tickets, I'm not really sure what you're waiting for because it does sell out every year. There has not been a year that it hasn't sold out. So please get those tickets. And again, MiramarCulturalCenter.org is the place to do that. Special guests. You just never know who's going to walk in and
you
be a
never
part of
know.
this. That's right, and get up on stage and
You
jam.
never
So
know.
Rhythms of
That's very true.
Africa coming up this weekend in the city of Miramar, again at the Miramar Cultural Center. MiramarCulturalCenter.org is where you can get your tickets. Thank you once again to Mayor Wayne M. Messon for hosting this. And thank
Yes,
you
thank
once
him.
again to Willie Stewart, Reggae Ambassador, ambassador to music in general, former drummer for Third World, but again, just and teaching the kids too, teaching this next generation of musicians. Thank you for all that you do,
Thank
Willie.
you. Thank you so much, Jay. And thank the community and the wonderful people of the city of Miramar for supporting me over the years. To the city, to the mayor, to the staff, to Edna, to all of the key people that has really helped us to move forward. I appreciate it. And I want to put on one of the best shows. They said last year was the best, but I'm going to try my best to to surpass. So make this one so different that they love it same way. So
I'll
thank you
just
for giving me a chance here in the city. I appreciate it. I've been doing it for a long time. This is the 13th one. Please come out and support us because, as I said, with the record, you can come in and purchase the record for Help Jamaica. You can come in and see the kids performing. You can help us while we're honoring the great, as I said, Jimmy Cliff, Sly, and Cat. It's going to be something special between the kids, the violinists, and the strings. We're going to be presenting some beautiful music and some music that are going to make you dance, laugh, and be happy. So
all right.
please come out.
And that's what Rhythms of Africa does again this weekend in the great city of Miramar. Get those tickets, MiramarCulturalCenter.org. Thank you so much, Willie, and thank
Thank
you.
you, Tamaraji.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much. God bless you
Thank you so much.
and your program. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm your host, Tamara G. See ya.